So you know how your haircut changes the way your head looks? Well, it turns out that same concept also applies to beards. And not just with different styles of beards, but when it comes to actually trimming even just your regular basic beard like this. And for years, I have been trimming the whole thing one length, but not anymore because I've recently discovered a method of trimming and styling that gives me the ultimate Chad beard. And I'm here to share that with you today. This video is sponsored by Harry's, my go-to razor brand for years. I switched to Harry's long before they started sponsoring my YouTube channel, and I haven't used a different razor since. Harry's foaming shave gel is nice and gentle on my sensitive skin, and their premium 5-blade German-engineered razor cartridges give me a close, clean shave that leaves me nice and smooth. I don't think I've literally ever cut myself with one of these razors, even when shaving over my Adam's apple, which used to be a bit of a problem for me. And I used to also get a lot of bumps and irritation, but now, as you can see, my skin is nice and smooth, which is why, for many years, I have chosen to use Harry's. Harry's offers factory direct pricing because they make their own blades. So you get a premium quality razor at an incredibly affordable price that's fair across the board with no pink tax. And right now, Harry's is offering my subscribers a starter set with their weighted handle, 5-blade razor cartridge, foaming shave gel, and travel blade cover for just $5 when you use my link in the description below. Harrys.com/Ty Turner. Now, I'm not going to tease you, I'll just tell you up top, the trick is to trim certain parts of your beard and leave other parts long to accentuate the features that you want brought out. As you can see, my beard is currently pretty long. This is actually a bit longer than I normally keep it. I grew it out for this video, and I'm gonna be taking you guys through my whole facial hair grooming routine. So let's get started. Bet you weren't expecting that. So the first thing I'm actually going to start with is my unibrow. And I used to pluck, I used to wax before my transition. Now I've found that I don't really have to worry about it as much. It can look a little rougher, it's not that big of a deal. So these days, what I do is I just shave it. And this happens to be the perfect width for me to just do one little shave. The first time I did this in front of Christy, she was horrified, but she was shocked, that it actually worked, and it does. I've noticed that a lot of guys don't pay particular attention to their eyebrows. I feel like I noticed this a lot with trans men. I don't know if it's maybe because they didn't have to really groom their eyebrows so much before transition and then testosterone made them more hairy, or if it's because just as a guy, you don't have to worry about certain types of body hair as much. I prefer to keep it clean there, mostly just because I don't feel like I can pull off having hair there. No judgment, no hate. I personally think if you like the way that looks, go for it. It's definitely a look that some people can pull off. I don't feel like I'm one of those people. You can see here I'm a bit overgrown. I used to feel like it was just so time consuming that it wasn't worth trying to mess with it. But this is really such an easy method, and I only have to do it like once every couple weeks. So here we go. I'm doing this in the viewfinder. Maybe I should, no, that's fine. Ta-da! Yeah, I think it's fine, and it takes like 5 seconds to do that, so. I know it's a bit surprising, it's a bit unorthodox. Everyone who's seen me do that has been kind of shocked by it, but I think it works. I think it looks fine. And it's quick, and it's painless, so. All right, now for the main event, we're trimming up the beard. I've got the cordless trimmers here with 3 different guards. I've got an 8, a 6, and a 5, because like I said, my beard is very long right now. And that's what we're gonna start with. Start trimming and shaping things up. So the first thing I'm gonna do, obviously I'm going to put my hair back because I don't want to risk hurting the mullet. Then I'm starting up with the 8, or the biggest size, and I'm just going to go over my entire beard with this, which previously was always how I just did the whole thing, and that's where I would be done, but not anymore. All right, so that's it for the longest guard. I've got all my beard one length now. So now I'm gonna go in with the 6, that's gonna be the mid-length guard, and I'm gonna start trimming up and shaping things. So what I'm going to be doing here is trying to accentuate my chin and sort of like the jawbone area on either side of my jaw. So I'm going to be leaving these areas longer. So with the middle length, I'm trimming from like sideburn area right to goatee. Sounds weird, but it actually has a pretty surprising effect on the chadness of the overall beard structure. So. And as you saw, up into the cheek as well. Trying to find a good angle with the lighting so you can see. Now that I've done that, even with just the 6, I think there's a big difference. And then once I clean up my jawline, you'll see it's all gonna come together beautifully. But before that, I'm going in with the 5. That's gonna be my shortest length guard. And this one is basically just going right here on this cheek area, right in the middle, so that the 6 essentially blends that into this. So you can kind of already see the shape that this is giving my jaw and chin. It's giving Chad. It's giving crimson chin. But now I'm gonna finish it up by cleaning up my jawline and shaving my neck beard. And the way I do this is like take a comb and pretty much start right under the chin or up at one of the jaws and like use the comb to make a straight line so that it all matches. Okay. All right, actually one last thing before I'm done with the beard trimmers. I'm going to trim my mustache. I don't know about y'all, but I get, because my hair is curly, so maybe that's why, but I get like all these curly mustache hairs that curl straight up into my nose. Drives me crazy, so I have to keep these trimmed at all times or else I lose my mind. And I do that by just combing the hair straight down over my lips and then buzzing right at the angle on the top of my lip. And there you go. So yeah, you can see it really coming together now, but we're not quite done yet. I'm gonna finish up the grooming routine with a wet shave. All right, we're looking good. All clean. I'm gonna finish up with some aftershave balm. And now I'm gonna style it and show you what the final product ends up looking like. So basically to style it, I just like to comb everything down. And then the areas that I left long, I like to fluff them up just a little bit, but I don't want them curling out. So I kind of like, you know, just zhuzh them around, and I'll get in front of a less dark background so there's less contrast so you can see what the final product looks like. But yeah, this is it. All right, so here's the final look. I've got the goatee area, the chin looking a bit bigger. I'm gonna wash. I usually see I'm covered in hair. I shower after I shave, and then I would style it probably a bit better than this. But at least you get the idea. You can tell that there is that squareness to my chin that doesn't normally exist. The jawline is a bit more defined than I have naturally been gifted with. But yeah, this is definitely a look that I would recommend if you're wanting to masculinize the look of your face and your jaw with your beard. Super easy, super simple. to trim it up in that way. So try it out and let me know how it goes. And of course, don't forget to check out that starter kit from Harry's, link below. Thank you, Harry's, for sponsoring this video and keeping me looking absolutely dapper. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.